Hello there, and welcome to my spoiler alert ending revealed video on Rise of the Planet of the Apes. This is a really good movie. They really tried to incorporate a lot of stuff from the original movie into this to really make it like it happened before. Sometimes when they do those prequels, it's kind of things don't line up. I think they tried really hard to do that on this one. So basically, about 3/4 of the way through the movie or so, Caesar is becoming really frustrated, and he's kind of not wanting anything to do with humans anymore, and he feels betrayed and angry, and he's really bringing the apes together. And then he finds out that he's so smart because of this drug, and he wants the apes to work together, but the apes just, even though they're smart, they're not smart enough. So he gets the drug and he gives it to all the apes that are in the sanctuary or something like that. I don't remember. I don't know what it was called exactly, if they even called it anything. It wasn't like a preserve. It was like where all the people's pet apes get taken because they can't handle them. It's like a little jail pretty much. And so, but he wants them all to work together and to become kind of like a community. So he gets them all the drug, so they all become smarter. But he's the smartest because his was passed down to him through genetics because his mother was given the drug, and then he takes more and he gets even smarter. And then eventually he talks. He says no, and then he can eventually talk more. And so he gets all of the apes together and they leave, and there's just like this huge manhunt. Ape hunt for him, whatever you want to call it. There's this ape hunt for him, and the guy who owns or I don't know if he owns it. He's like the main guy though of the laboratory where they were creating this drug, and he wants Caesar killed, and so they're all after him. But he's got all the apes working together to get across this bridge, and all they're trying to do is get out of San Francisco and get into the forest area because he was taken there a lot as a young ape, and he just kind of wants to go out there and live, I guess. And so the end of the movie pretty much is all the apes the gorilla doesn't make it. The gorilla's not going to make it, I'm sorry. But I think all the other apes make it over into the forest, and James Franco tells Caesar, he's like, come home with me, end this now. And Caesar says, Caesar is home, I think is what he says, something like that, pretty much saying he belongs in the forest, he belongs with the other apes. And so also this medicine, or whatever you want to call it, they don't really come out and say it, but they pretty much hint to it, that one guy got some, and then he dies, but like before he died, he sneezed blood on this other guy. And then he's an airline pilot, and you see him in the airport, and his nose starts to bleed, and then you see on the departures New York City, which the first movie took place in New York. So obviously this must be gonna spread from person to person, and some people must have an immunity to it. But so that's kind of like obviously what brings down the human race, which I'm not sure if they touched on that in any of the other movies. But there's still a huge gap, and because in the original movie, like, there was no city, it was just like a forest or whatever. And so, and they're right in New York City. So obviously something had to happen for just everything to be destroyed like that. My dad was telling me that in one of them they said there was a nuclear war. I don't know that makes sense. But basically, that's how the movie ends, and they left it open for a sequel. Some of my friends said they're already planning a sequel. I don't know. But anyways, thanks for watching.